Here's a message to the bloke who was sitting behind me on the bus on my way home today. Take your medication! It's no secret that you get some serious weirdos on public transport. But the bloke I had to put up with today, well, he was a little bit special. I don't know if there's such a thing as quiet Tourette syndrome, but if there is, this bloke had it. He didn't seem to have any control of these verbal outbursts, but they were really quiet. They were really measured. He was literally directly behind me. I was in the second to back row of seats on the bus. He was in the very back, and he was right behind my head. And every now and then this quiet voice would go, "Fuck off, you freak." Now, another unusual thing about him, crazy people are often very dirty, dishevelled, wearing crappy clothes. He was quite reasonably dressed, and he was clean, and he had a neat haircut, no matted dreads or anything like that, and he was capable of sort of staring ahead like he was okay, but it would just keep happening. Get the fuck out of my face. Needless to say, no one was getting in his face. As I was getting closer to home, he was still going with these occasional, "The lot of yous, fuck off." And what I really wanted to say to him was, "Dude, do you realise you're saying that out loud, right?" I also thought maybe he was in his own little world and what he was saying was nothing to do with people around him. But when anyone gave him a half sideways look, because no one would look directly at him, but when anyone turned slightly towards him thinking, "What the fuck?" he would say something in reaction. It would be like, "Yeah, that's right, fuck off." And because he was right behind me, it got to the point where I couldn't escape the feeling that the last thing I was going to feel was him sticking a knife in my neck from behind. Once that idea got into my head, I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I moved seats to get a bit further away from him, which also made him go, "Fucking watch it, mate." But I made it to my stop alive, and I got off, and I was waiting at the lights to cross, and the bus was waiting at the lights to keep going, and I happened to notice, I looked up, and happened to meet his eyes for the first time, and he was staring straight at me, and I was staring straight at him, and he was pulling a bit of a crazy face, so I went, "See ya!" And that seemed like it was pretty much it for him. The shit that he'd been imagining people were doing to him, someone was now really doing to him. And he leapt to his feet, I assumed to get me, and started sprinting down the central corridor of the bus. Right about then, the bus lurched off, which Captain Crazy Pants wasn't prepared for, and the last I saw of him was him flying through the air like a javelin as he lost his footing. That's today's lesson, all you crazy motherfuckers. Don't mess with Mr. Angry. I'll fuck you up.